Remember Riley Andersen? That happy-go-lucky kid with a whole crew of emotions running the show in her head. Well, get ready, because things are about to get complicated. Riley is now 13, and just as joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust think they've got everything under control, a massive alarm blares through headquarters. The one-word warning that sends shivers down every parent's spine: puberty. In a whirlwind of chaos, a demolition crew storms in, tearing out the familiar control panel and installing a bigger, more complex one, before our original emotions can even process what's happening. A whole new squad bursts onto the scene. Meet anxiety, a frantic orange bundle of nerves who's always 10 steps ahead. Then there's Envy, tiny and starstruck, constantly wishing she had what others have. Lurking in the corner is Embarrassment, a big, shy guy who just wants to hide in his hoodie. And finally, there's Ennui, the epitome of teenage boredom, draped over the console, sighing with a French accent. Anxiety immediately takes charge, convinced that Joy's sunny optimism is totally obsolete for the battlefield of teenage social life. The timing couldn't be worse. Riley is heading to a 3-day hockey camp, a high-stakes tryout for a spot on the high school team. For anxiety, this isn't just a game. It's a social minefield where one wrong move could lead to total humiliation. She believes the only way for Riley to survive is through constant planning, obsessive worrying, and achieving absolute perfection. To make her point, anxiety starts creating a new set of beliefs for Riley. Things like, I have to be perfect, and if I fail, everything is over. These new, volatile beliefs start pushing aside Riley's original sense of self, that glowing golden core that reminded her she was a good friend and a team player. In a shocking power grab, anxiety decides the old emotions are holding Riley back. She banishes joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust from headquarters, bottling them up and sending them to the far reaches of Riley's mind. Now, with anxiety and her crew at the helm, Riley starts to change. On the ice, she's no longer playing for fun. She's a nervous wreck, desperately trying to impress the older, cooler players. She even starts distancing herself from her best friends from home, hoping to get in with the popular crowd. But every tiny mistake feels like the end of the world, as anxiety relentlessly rewinds every embarrassing moment, trapping Riley in a cycle of what-ifs. Riley is exhausted, stressed, and completely disconnected from the person she used to be. Meanwhile, our original gang is lost in the wilderness of Riley's subconscious. They find themselves in forgotten places like the vault of deep dark secrets and the treacherous land of sarcasm. Joy is determined to get back and fix everything. But she quickly realizes that her relentless positivity isn't always the answer. They have to navigate a mind that's changing faster than they can keep up with. It's here, in the forgotten corners of memory, that they begin to understand that growing up isn't about replacing who you were, but adding new layers to who you're becoming. on their journey, sadness once again proves to be invaluable. When Joy's cheerful plans fall apart, it's sadness's quiet empathy and understanding of complex feelings that helps them find the way forward. She knows that sometimes you have to sit with difficult emotions to truly move past them. The team realizes they need to work together, using all their strengths, if they ever hope to make it back to headquarters and save Riley from her own anxiety. Back at the control center, Anxiety's plan is spiraling out of control. Her desperate attempts to craft the perfect Riley are having the opposite effect. She's pushed Riley to the brink. During the final moments of the hockey tryouts, the pressure becomes too much. Riley has a full-blown anxiety attack on the ice, overwhelmed and completely lost. In that moment of chaos, Anxiety finally sees the truth. In her quest to protect Riley from failure, she was the one causing her the most pain. Just as everything seems lost, joy and the original emotions finally burst back into headquarters. Joy's first instinct is to grab the old golden sense of self and put it back in place, hoping to restore the old Riley. But it doesn't work. That simple, happy-go-lucky identity just doesn't fit the more complex person Riley has become. It shatters. In a beautiful, poignant moment, all the emotions, old and new, look at each other. They finally understand. They need to work together. Joy gently steps back, allowing sadness to help Riley process her disappointment and fear. Anxiety admits she can't run the show alone. Together, they help Riley build a new sense of self, one that's not just golden joy, but a swirling mix of colors. It's messy, complicated, and beautiful. It acknowledges that she can be scared and hopeful, flawed and still growing, all at the same time. Riley gets back on the ice. She apologizes to her friends and plays with authenticity, not for approval, but for the love of the game. She's not perfect, but she's real. A new, more complex sense of self begins to form in headquarters, woven from the threads of every single emotion. Adolescence has officially begun, and with her whole team behind her, Riley is ready for whatever comes next. What a ride, right? This story is such a powerful reminder that it's okay to not be okay, and that all of our emotions, even the uncomfortable ones, have a place. Thank you so much for watching with me today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments which new emotion you related to the most. See you in the next one.